Hello, this is Jen Marie Cliff with your daily reset radio. So remember this, you're not stuck. Your system is overstimulated. And I want you to really hear that for a moment because a lot of times when we feel confused or unclear or like we can't really move forward, we immediately go to what's wrong with me? But what if nothing is wrong with you? What if your brain isn't broken? What if it's just overloaded? We are constantly taking in information, scrolling, listening, learning, and consuming advice, options, strategies, perspectives, and it never really stops. So, of course, you feel stuck because clarity doesn't come from more input, it comes from space. And most people really aren't giving themselves any space at all. When your mind is constantly processing new information, it doesn't have time to reorganize what's really there. So instead of clarity, you get noise. And when there's noise, it's really hard to hear yourself. It's really hard to know what you actually think, what you actually feel, and what actually you want. So that's where the disconnection starts. Not because you've lost yourself, but because there's too much between you and yourself. Too much stimulation, too much input, and too much external influence. So today, instead of trying to figure out everything, I want you to notice something simple. How much are you consuming versus how much are you actually feeling? How often are you reaching for something like your phone, a podcast, a distraction, instead of just sitting there by yourself without any judgment, just awareness? Because awareness is where everything begins. So you don't really need to fix anything today. You don't really need to figure anything out like your whole life, but instead just start really truly noticing, really start creating a little bit more space for you in your life and see what begins to actually come through when things get quieter. So remember today, I want you to take a breath because you're not stuck. You're just overstimulated. And I'll see you in tomorrow's reset. Bye for now.